Okay. Alright. Alright. So, I organized my inventory quite a bit, and I have a little bit of talking to do about that. So, I did find a few items I'd missed around town. Double checking to see. Okay, there we go. Got that. Okay. Sold what I could. Did a couple of purchases. Oh, I did find a couple of magic items too. I think I may have even equipped one. Pretty sure I did. Anyway, so I've already done, hey, Neil and Robert. So I've done a little bit of shopping, but the big thing I've done is see, I don't know, I hate leaving, so I've emptied my inventory, mostly. You can see that everyone's traveling much, much lighter now. In fact, I'll even go so far as to put these here. There. So, basically, this box. Here's my barrels and my milk churn. Here's my artifacts. And here are 4 different backpacks filled with stuff. All the things. Oh my gosh. The box is a little uncooperative, okay? All the crafting things. I kind of hate not having all these things with me, because what if I talk to somebody and there's a quest that I'm not aware of? Like, what if somebody just wants an orange or a specific book and I talk to them? I won't have the book on me. I might never know that they wanted the book. And it actually really bugs me that I don't have everything on just with me anymore. But yeah, I think you understand why I just couldn't carry this much crap with me anymore. We reached our limit in crap carrying. So, yeah. I have a very free inventory. I will not have to wrestle with my inventory nearly as often. And, I still have the soul-forged crap, just in case. I still have 1 knife. And a few things that I think I might actually equip. Okay, see, this goes to Thane. Also, I found to have a Voidwoken fish exchange. What? So, I need to pay attention to barrels with fish inside that I haven't plundered. Maybe I'll even throw some extra fish in. I'm not quite sure how many bottles the kid gave me. I didn't catch it, but he's off hunting for more bottles, I guess. And we're going to go back into Driftwood. The infamous Orange Quest. Yes, because citric acid is the only way to slay the boss. And, of course, you need to stave off the effects of scurvy while fighting him. I did? Oh. Hello there, Cordius. Ah, it's been quite the adventure thus far. I want to take these Magisters out, but I also really want to know why they're guarding this plaza so intently. They described, one of them was described as seeming like it was waiting for something to happen. What is it waiting to happen?
You can see it old and faded.
No. Oh, anyway. I don't know. I'm definitely going to take them out eventually. It's like, I feel for some of the Magisters that are clearly trying to be good people and taken in and all that, but on a whole, yeah, I saw what was happening at Fort Joy. Also, Also, the Magisters, I think they're actively harming, like, the world's capacity to fight the Void woken off, or the Void things. I think that sorcerers are the only thing that can fight off the Void, and that's why the Void are coming specifically to hunt down sorcerers. I think the Magisters have fundamentally misunderstood the shape of this war, and are actively destroying their planet's only hope of defending themselves. Could be mistaken, but that's my read. Currently. Oh, is it? Oh! Oh no. Let me make a minor correction here. Alright. Okay, there we go. Now I've resized it to how it should be. Alright, and while I was poking around town looking for things I might have missed, I found a huge thing that I missed. So remember when I went up here and plundered upstairs in this place? There's a basement. How the hell did I miss this? So we're gonna go exploring. Healing advertisements. Okay. You guys better talk to the Red Prince and not somebody else in the party.
Passionless, unblinking eyes will guard you from beneath the Silent Watcher's cowl. The Silent Watcher stands guard without a flicker of movement, like some grotesque statue.
You say that, but he's moving.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't improving his mood.
What?
The Magister glances at you like you're something he just stepped in.
Well, that's great. So, I don't see anybody in this dungeon. What's it for?
Keep out of it. That's what I want to know. Stuck here with those silent things. The new leadership ought to learn to respect its veterans. We're the ones who uphold the rule of law, not white ponches like Raymond and Jonathan.
I'm just gonna leave power vacuums everywhere I go. It's gonna be anarchy and mess behind me.
A sly smile creeps across the Magister's face.
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumours are true. Let's just say, there's other places where I'd be appreciated more than I am in Driftwood.
The Magister loses some of his bluster.
I ain't saying. It's a secret for loyal members of the Divine Order only. Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the Divine Order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
I wish I'd get XP for that sort of thing.
Good find.
What an idiot. Wherever he goes, he's only going to cause the, There's a mushroom in the display case? Wherever he goes, he's only going to cause... Well, he's going to make the Magisters less effective, I fear.
This again?
Good. Also, hey there, Fuan! I think I've heard your name. They left a pitchfork where you could reach it. The fools! And they call this secure. I guess you're dead. Oh no. Was I supposed to rescue Mr. Grigsby? Maybe when I poked my head in here and discovered this was a place, it was a timed event. I bet it was. I was like, oh, I better stream when I go down there. And I didn't realize there was a thing.
A painful death, trapped and defenseless.
Yeah, that sounds like the Magister's MO. Let me see. Torture equipment, sheep shears, and a meat cleaver. A ring of +1 int.
Nice.
Well, if I want to summon giant fire slugs, I guess this would be the thing to get. Bark at the runes. What? Woof woof. Make my runes stronger. I don't think that'll work.
Just when I think this land holds still. At least this is an interest.
Mortis! Dwarf! Suspected links to the local dwarf malefactors. Last seen, Driftwood vicinity. Known associate of Lohar. Search the area beneath Black Bull Tavern. Riker! Elf! Known lone wolf affiliate. Not to be challenged by own forces. By order of the White Magisters. Last seen, Stone Garden Cemetery. Hunnog! Lizard! Beware of powerful portal magic. Last seen, hosted by large family in the Black Pits. Elmira! Human! There's one of every race? Oh, wait, no, there's 2 elves. Okay. 2 humans as well. Captured, taken by the White Magisters. Scylla. Elf! Blind Mystic. Last seen, captured and sent to Fort Joy. Ethan! Oh yeah, about him. Addendum. There remains suspicion of sorcerer activity in the northern end of Blood Moon Island. Huh. Oh hey, 1,000 XP. Cool. Well, we got the information we was after. And new books to clog up my inventory. Claw hammer in a torture room. Nothing good can be of that. Yeah, the moment I sent that guy out, everything became unguarded. Amazing. I wonder what would happen if I poured source on a silent monk. If I just took a bucket of the stuff and just poured it on their heads. Yep, I remember the blind elf in the cave. She wanted me to give a message to somebody about her location. Alright. Now, there's only one last thing to do before we go. Oh no, I got rid of my glasses for identifying. Let's see. Yoink. Or maybe I just straight up ran out of them. Kill finger. Oh, that's neat. Anyway, those will be worth a little bit of cash. A few coins. Okay, I've seen that one before. Poems for the Queen of Dwarves. How to keep all war gear and machinery up and running. I now know how to use an oil flask to oil machinery, I guess. And bark at the runes taught me nothing. Okay! Ah, okay, good then. Star Ocean, you'd somehow use his spectacles up every time you analyze an enemy. Alright, we got one last thing we need to do before we go. There are two poor silent monks who are just tools to go around capturing and murdering sorcerers. Or I should say shipping them in to be turned into more silent monks, which is basically the same thing. Ah, yes, this should be permanent now, right? Okay, in theory that's permanent now. I'll have to see. Okay. Whoa! Holy shit, that hit very, very hard. Become even more dangerous. Yeah, these guys hit hard. Shocked, stunned, blinded, seems good. Seems to me at this point this should basically be an automatic win. When we walked into the, when we picked to fight these guys, it should have been just like, yeah, okay, they're dead. Well, well. Hey, how's it going, Buster? Okay. Seems like it's permanent now. This guy following me might get annoying, though. Just in case. I can attack this thing. Huh. Well, how about that? Your time will come. Soon enough. Soon enough. But you might still have a part to play in all this. Then again, maybe not. One physical and one magical.
Surrounded by incompetence. They deserve a better posting.
Don't mind me.
I have to be careful here.
I have to stop these disappearances. My career is at stake.
Your career? Is that all you're worried about?
Try, fetch me some.
You were willing to overlook that? She was willing to overlook that fire lash. Oh, I think I hit something that wasn't her. That's why. Oh. Alright. Back to fighting the enemies of this world. Or at the very least, the enemy of sorcerers. Bare minimum. Nice ice. Okay. Make a friend. At the moment, I'm just killing some magisters. There. Stunned. Ah, here we go. Oh my gosh, you're decaying and diseased. You know what that means? Healing hurts you. The hell, I'll throw supercharge on it. I thought supercharge would double up the attack of opportunity damage too. New journal update available. I wonder what that is. Masterwork rune. Never seen one of those. Wow, look at all that. That guy was loaded. Well, what did my journal just give me? Okay, got the list. see. Okay, not that. I wonder what just popped up when I did that. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I just got XP for killing them, but I'm not entirely sure what quest that was actually tied to. Oh well. Let's have a look at what we got. Reactive armor. What we got is some cash. Strength. Archived quests? Huh. I missed out on the rest of those. Shit, they were all on first try. Huh. Eliminate Magister Carver. Okay. Yep, that ends all Magister quests. But, yeah, we're not gonna side with the Magisters. As I explained earlier, I'm pretty sure they might not have intended to, but, I'm pretty sure they've hamstrung this world's ability to fight off the void stuff. If there is a total Armageddon, they'll have been largely to blame for it. But also, I've been to Fort Joy, and I've seen what many of the people were doing as Magisters in the name of Magisters. And I think their organization is just the worst. Okay. Yoink. Yoink. Torn letter. I've already read that one. Just a spare backpack? Ah, what the hell. Alright, I think that's it. We're done here. Okay, let's have a look at what we got beyond those gauntlets. We had a stick. Worth 800 bucks? I'm gonna give a couple of grenades over to you. The Rhymes of the Ranger 4, we did learn new recipes. Okay, I hadn't seen that one. The most faithful will make the expedition. Not all will survive it. But should you wish to travel to the great city of Arx? Oh, okay, I see. Did that mark it on my map? We'll check in a second. I'm pretty sure that won't be in this region, but who knows? Malevolent shrubbery. Haven't seen plant monsters yet. The death fog created the beginnings of the Voidwoken. Okay, that's new information. That they first appeared after that? Interesting. So, death fog is a bad thing we should not use. Got it. Or maybe we should use it and bring all the Voidwoken through and just kill all of them. That's a solution. Okay. Why do they have these? We read that one. It's like a lot of these things don't seem like things the Magisters would be reading. The fate of the Peacemaker. Who is the Peacemaker? No quests popped up, so... T is for Troll. We've read that one. We might want to double check it so I remember the facets. Okay, and we've read that one before. Yeah, the person who had first introduced me to the game, I still haven't played as far as he has, but I was talking about the story, and apparently he had been collecting the books but hadn't read them and didn't know almost anything I was talking about. Alright, let me see.
Let it be known henceforth to each and every subject here and everywhere that in the absence of our beloved Alexander, Bishop Divine, slain with malice and injustice by foul sorcerers, as were let fly by the perfidious lizards of the ancient empire, with the aid and abettancy of the treacherous dwarven kingdom, the divine order of Lucian is now led by his son's most trusted intimate and advisor,
The Hammer.
Dallas,
Yep.
Hammer of the Divine, Savior of the Sorcerers, and
Savior of the
Deliverer
Sorcerers?
of Rivellon. The Hammer shall take counsel from her most trusted advisors. Hail to the Hammer, 7 times blessed.
They're blaming the ancient empire for Alexander's supposed death. The classic ruse of misdirection and rabble-rousing the House of War is quite familiar with.
I don't know how far he got. I'm not sure. Further than me. I'm gonna go refill my source points real quick before I go into the tavern where I'm sure trouble is gonna go down. I wish there was an easier way to regain source. Like, if I have access to this fountain all the time now, why do I have to waste my time coming back here? There has to be. Sooner or later, the game has got to give me a better way to replenish. Alrighty then. What's this? I found a box. When I'm finished with everything else in this town, if nothing has happened in the town square, I'm just gonna spring it and wipe them out. Oh, that's a thought. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, there's nothing in there. It's worth thinking about. I was just expecting the game would actually give me something. I'm expecting something. I mean, I've still got a purge wand.
Occupied! Oh, unholy hells! Do I sound like I'm alright? What I get? Bloody tainted stew!
Is it the fish?
Makes a little fish into some of
Yeah.
the stew. Bloody mackerel must have been tainted. Save me, Lucian! Oh!
New recipe, tainted stew. Well, that's the best I can do for you. No. Well, can't help you.
Her Munificence Dallas the Hammer, Scourge of the Voidwoken and Saviour of the Sorcerers, upon the advice of her most sage counsel, in her capacity as the titular head of our beloved Lucian's divine order, hereby layeth bounty upon the fell sorcerer murderers of Alexander, Bishop Divine. She, or he, or it, who slayeth said sorcerers, or other sorcerers, with malice or without, may count upon the hammer's most benign and just benevolence. The deaths of the evil ones shall be rewarded in this life and the next. Hail to the hammer. 7
Okay. Sounds like you don't know who did it. You didn't describe them. Generally, you describe... Oh, hi, what's this? A Magister is hanging out here.
The spirit of a Magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring. Where's my ring?
Is that your most pressing concern right now?
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen. The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
Did she serve you to customers?
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves.
You were served to customers.
Warm and wet.
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
You're not an elf, are you? That sounds like very elven behavior to me.
She nods an uninterested greeting.
Well, I gotta have that.
Here for the fight? This is a tavern. People are drinking. Eventually there'll be a fight. You planning on starting one?
Maybe.
Well, I look forward to beating the shite out of you then.
Oh, that's not how things work when I get into a fight.
Finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please. Ah! You truly are my saviour.
He inhales deeply over the stew, savouring the scent of it, then scoops up a large chunk of meat and swallows it down.
I mean, I just
certainly
happen to have
without
food in
chewing.
my inventory.
He pauses in anticipation, then frowns.
Rather disappointing, isn't it? After all I've been through, yet another tragedy.
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly. His lip trembles dramatically.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void beasts. I told him we ought not to travel in the hills, but would he listen? No. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds, and on top of it all, the stew was a disappointment.
Oh no, not the stew.
Ah, then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes, perhaps this awful business might soon be behind. Tell me, how are you in, well, Voidwoken? Ah, terrific news. Then what I asked would be little more than a trifling. My mentor, Lee, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a
Ah, is it the one that flew off?
We made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'll do anything to get them back. Of course. Well, now, give me your map. I'll show you just where. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day.
Okay. Blood Moon Island. Okay, Arx is definitely not here, but all the other pieces. I suppose I should get the abandoned supplies real quick. You know what? This will be quick. This will be easy. We'll just go grab it and we'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah, it's right there. There won't be any trouble. Just up this path a little. Broken bridge, oil.
Creeping little flies. Go back! Get out of my realm!
Well, so much for being a diplomat. Yeah, okay, I suppose that was an obvious trap, but I mean... Possessed? Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? You're not bandits. What is going on? Well, it's not ideal. But since you have no physical armor, I suppose. I'll do more damage just by punching. Alright, most of your hits are gone. Ow. Yeah, that sucked. Alright, let's see. Tempting. Hippity hoppity. Alright, you. just do that. Let's do that healing thing for the whole party. And wet. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. So, next round this fight's pretty much over. Unless you guys have some terrible new trick. Wow, there are ghosts everywhere. Huh. Become even scarier.
You wriggling little worms.
That's not what I'd say if my lungs were outside my body. You've only got 100 health left. Oh, that was a pretty smooth move, though.
Whatever happened here? It was a massacre.
But, yeah, it was a good move, but I can just do this to you, so, you know, eat shit and die.
Prepare yourself.
Alright. That magic armor ain't gonna take too much more. Alright, and then this thing is coming. Slowly. No, you're fine. Alright. Possessed is a status effect. I wish I had a thing that unpossessed. I need the spell dispossessed. That's what I need. Alright, that takes care of him. There you go. All kinds of ickiness. That's such a cool spell. Alright, whatever that was about. More ghosts. Excuse me, I'm trying to loot your corpse.
What am I doing here? I thought I was in the cave.
The dwarf looks around in confusion.
It does possessions. Yeah, I know there's more to explore around here, but Yeah, we got places to go. Usually, I don't think we usually leave ghosts when we kill, do we?
It wouldn't stop. It was like razors in my brain. I thought it sounded familiar, but different. I can't go on.
Okay, now. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is the spot. No? No, this isn't the loot we're looking for. We can come back here later then. Is it this way? I am getting more and more off. Okay, here we go. Got it. Got it. There's a lot of enemies marked on the map.
Garvin said the attack happened somewhere around here.
Okay.
Cargo ought to be nearby.
Move, Fergus! Put some space between us and this lunatic!
It smells like blood and death.
Why
I
not?
wonder what I've stuck.
How about you back up and take a look at what happened to the last? Back off, pigeon!
The enormous, unusually red troll looms over you with his fists clenched.
Didn't hear me the first time, Harriet. Is that maybe you?
Okay. Summon still has 2 turns. With holy shit! Is that 10,000? One hit is enough to one-shot me. Oh. Oh. Where is the treasure he's after? There's all kinds of things going on down here. Maybe. Shit, the summon's gone.
Keep it up, puny fleshbag.
Troll
Your
blood.
blows mean nothing to me.
I could teleport him down to there. Probably the best move, really. What? Why'd you take so much? Whoa, what's going on? Why did you just take like 50 billion damage? They just took a shit ton of damage out of nowhere. I was like, I can teleport you down there, maybe. And I was like, nope. Nope, that is not how this is gonna go. Yeah, that thing is pretty terrifying.
smells like blood and death. I wonder.
You are only level 18. You most definitely... Oh, you don't mind Corcus wandering around. What is with trolls and bridges? I just don't see this treasure that they supposedly brought with them. I see they were ambushed by Void on the bridge. Oh, there's Liam. What's your ghost doing all the way over here? Your body's not here. Pasha's? Tasha? What the hell is all this? What is all this now? What is all this now? Alright, well, let me see. Like I should probably take Tasha and Pasha first. Maybe. Ow. I see. Yeah, if he can get the skill. I think he was working on polymorph still. Hey, where do you think you're going, huh? God, I got two of us with that. What was that? That was weird. Not entirely sure what that was about. Okay. That buys us a moment. I see. Ooh. Smooth move. No attack of opportunity for that one, huh? Oh, shit. No, 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 no. Hold it on, hold it on. What? Oh, shit. Was he afflicted by something? Oh, no, 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 not the summon. Oh, shit. I didn't realize he was afflicted by something. Ah, crap. Alright, alright. Shit. How are you getting another turn? Why aren't my guys getting turns ever? We're just not getting turns. Buys me a moment. What will I do with that moment? Take the high ground. Bast is in trouble. Nobody's getting turns, and it's really bad. I could hurt him some more. Come on, Bast, you need a turn. Yes, I know. It's a real problem. I'm not getting any turns. They just keep hitting me with stuff. It's really, really awful. Rain will be ready again next turn. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, he has a turn. Sense in health or armor at this point. I want you all wet, but I want to make you all miserable.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna have to jump down there soon. I want to start rezzing. Every turn I want to res, but every turn I'm too busy. Fane. Fane. Alright. Hold it together, Fane. I don't have a lot of res scrolls right now. Alright. You three together. Been doing most of the fighting up there. Okay. Yeah. Still holding on. Keep holding on. Alright, that was our big one. That one healed you. Huh. And did not sleep you. I have no res left here. I'm, however, still on the high ground. Wet.
Glory is mine.
You know what? This is fine. The Red Prince. I've kept you alive for a long time. Alright. Okay. As long as I can hold them down with ice and stun, we're okay. Guess you were out of range of that. Alright, so it was really bad for a little bit there, but we seem to have pulled ourselves back together. Almost. Good old dimensional bolt. All right. Yeah, they jumped me, and it looked real bad. But I think I'm rather satisfied with the results here. Funny how you can't slip on ice while doing a charge attack. It always connects. Does only a fraction reach your soulmate? Huh. So close. Awaken! Awaken! Man. When I was down to just Sabile, I thought it might be over. Where did you guys come from? All that, and I get a hat. Alright, well, let's see if it's a good hat. Oh, right, no, she's using a set still. Probably gonna get rid of this set soon.
Been digging rather hastily. Something isn't right here.
A buried dead traitor.
He was killed, quite mercilessly by a young companion, a trader. The young man wanted to seize his business.
Puss-crusted rat, cack-sniffing whelp. Where you hiding, daddy's boy? Where you hiding?
The spirit notices his eviscerated corpse, caked in dirt and laced with maggots, and lets out a spine-curling howl.
So, you were killed by Gavin, were you?
Voidwalker? Voidwalker did not eat of my flesh. Voidwalker did not betray me. It were him. My boy, my Gavin.
And he ate your flesh?
I want his head in my hands. I want his head in the dirt, sticky with worms, picked to the bones by buzzards. Bring it to me, bring it to me. Head of the dog, Gavin, Gavin! Find him, feel his heart, squeeze it dry, squeeze it dead. Bring the head, bring the head!
Wouldn't it be better if I killed him here so you could have a word with his ghost, too? Okay. This is it? This is what you killed each other over? Really? Oh no, no, I'll kill him here. And then when he's dead, the ghosts can have an argument. Simple, see? See? That would be the best way. Well. I really would like a fast travel to here-ish. And there might be a way. If I can get somebody to teleport down to there and flag that. But it looks to me like it's going to be one hell of a journey to get down there if I can't just stand on the bridge. Amazing I don't get diplomatic options with the troll, huh? Or maybe that's just the way of trolls. Oh well, we can walk back.
Keeping it together, Ree.
Oh yeah, the pyramid. I keep forgetting that's a thing. It's like that thing in Breath of the Wild that leaves a portal anywhere. I have a feeling that this tavern isn't going to look very good when I'm done with it.
So, what's the word? Ah, my poor mentor, lost to the wilds, I regret to inform you. Take it from me. Avoid the open country around here. The void-woken are not to be trifled with.
He looks at you with his brow knitted, lips pursed, pain painted mask-like upon his face.
What a loathsome thing to say to one mourning the loss of his finest friend and mentor. Good day. Oh, my sweet. Seems someone has taken liberties with your...
No kidding.
He eyes you with an arched eyebrow, then presses his cheek to the crate and croons.
Never mind. Here you are. Safe and sound.
Was there something in the crate I didn't know about? Something hidden?
I thank you, but it seems someone has already thanked themselves by the state of this lock. Now, if you'll excuse us...
Oh no. I'm not excusing anything.
Ah, hello, my friend. I'm so relieved.
So, you like the house stew because it contains human meat.
You won't be the first.
Holy shit, everyone! I haven't talked to the rest of them yet. Wait a minute. I'm just dealing with one asshole here. I want to talk to the rest of the bar first. I'm on a commission to do this. I've got a contract. Well, not really. I have a ghost. And I want to bring him ahead. But I definitely want to talk to the rest of the bar before I do that.
Where is his head? Speak!
These are the sort of taverns we read about in Water Margin.
So, what's the word?
He eyes you.
Never mind. I thank you, but it seems someone... Now, if you'll excuse...
We'll come back to you.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards her, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that's drink or shut up.
Well, as long as I've got 3 people who won't be poisoned, we'll be okay.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into
Yeah,
a
yeah, that one. It's funny, in Water Margin, like, they bring up inns with, where they serve people multiple times in it.
She slides another glass of ale toward her.
Bottoms up. Ah, it's a sad story about a lover who left me out cold. Name's mind your business.
I don't trust this even slightly. But I've got 3 companions who are not drunk, so...
Can you just...
Her gaze swivels.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you. Me. Another.
Mm-hmm.
Psh, give me one good reason.
She dumps a heavy arm around your shoulder and
Wait,
pulls
what?
you in close. Her breath.
Look at this. This is my story.
It's a wild, wild tale with a lot of characters. I grew up with Bandit Kings of Ancient China, which is a game based on it, loosely on it. But I finally read it, I don't know, a year back. It's, whew, boy. It's got all kinds of stuff that happens in it. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, most people in the West haven't heard of it, but if you go to the East, especially China, like pretty much everybody there knows the story. It's gotten so many television shows and movies and things based off of it, to varying degrees. Oh man. Yeah. I actually, when I was doing Bandit Kings, I actually summarized some of the early chapters. It's, man, I feel like I'd spend like 20 minutes if I start talking about it, so I should stop myself. It has a hell of a first couple chapters.
She shows you the 2 swollen.
And I find myself wanting to summarize them.
She slaps them without finesse, making herself wince, and stares at you intensely.
I know how to make it better. I can fix
What
it
are you
all.
talking about?
I'll tell you.
She jerks her arm away from you and gazes lovingly at the welts. She doesn't look up as she speaks.
There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses you, she can change you. She's downstairs. And now I'm different. I don't know how to say it. I just feel it. I change the right way. And then, I think that'll be fine. You understand? How, sometimes you just want to be fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She looks at you earnestly, her eyes gleaming.
I seem good, don't I?
Uh-huh. Yeah, of course, the de-equipped shit. God, I hate I hate when my character gets drunk. Hurry up and stop being drunk! Okay.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag.
Oh, lots of
She pins
money.
you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the
Scholar
glass on
seems to be the
and
best
pours you a
trait.
generous portion of an amber liquor.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for a lizard, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
Yeah, this seems like the kind of place.
Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. I say abstinence and chastity will grow him finer than either one of those.
Considering the little bit I know about this place already from the 3 people I've met, yeah, I'm not entirely surprised he turned out the way he did growing up in this place.
Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles. Here, have a little something to eat. Niles' favourite,
I'll make sure my elf eats it.
No one in our little town can
It's natural for her.
fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste.
Well, I do have noble, and all of the noble options just about have been terrible. So that's what I'm comparing it against.
Well, I'd love to show you, but I'm afraid I can't leave the bar unattended. This crowd isn't to be trusted, believe you me. But I suppose, well, there's no harm, is there? You seem to be a good sort. One of Lucian's own, isn't that right? Here, take this key and head on up the stairs. You'll find Niles' room there. He'd want to know his fine things weren't languishing unappreciated in his own room.
I can't tell if she knows or if she doesn't know.
She doesn't lift her gaze from her drink. She's not interested in you at all.
Okay.
I doubt a reptile could appreciate the beauty of Barstan's gentle melodies. I consider myself fortunate to be carried to paradise by his silken voice.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes.
You're a thief, are you?
Then a smile creases his face. A smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic. A smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, my lord. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
Is this also a whorehouse, or what? What are we implying exactly? Are we asking for drugs? I can't. What are we implying if we choose this option? I don't know. Ugh. Let's not detonate the place yet. Hold still.
Beautiful, isn't he?
Oh, I already talked to you.
Pretty good, ain't he? Probably ain't against writing a poem for a lizard either, if you're all polite and whatnot.
A most fine. You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
guard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then...
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a... Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return... Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well.
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
Let's cut to the chase, wizard. Your kind has built an empire on the backs of slaves, reaping the rewards of the innocent's toil. Do you condemn your kin?
No, this is a diplomat. He never says what he thinks. We know from the options constantly being offered that the Red Prince is just the worst. That he's just a terrible person. But he is a sly wordsmith.
He smiles.
He can read the room.
Runs a hand through his greasy hair.
It isn't just slaves that suffer, though, is it? You eternally seek perfection, though offer no room in the creaking empire machine to the sage or the savant. What say you?
Don't they? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Is that an issue of the Empire?
This superiority complex, this haughtiness, so cold. Others see you for what you truly are. Monsters. Loveless, heartless, ruthless. You know it to be true.
You're leading me further and further down this line. I'm gonna cut you here.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news.
It's gonna be awful.
Built upon the backs of
Yep.
slaves, does not deserve the faintest breath of praise. Eternally, the servants toil and sweat. Yet cannot extricate
We have another person marked for death, perhaps.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead.
You
He's as
dare
stubborn as a
insult
horse
my
and
people?
smells the
My
party.
culture?
No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink anytime he tries to go downstairs.
Another sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
Is that so? Alright, and that leaves us one thing we need to resolve.
What's this? I found something.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Cinnamon, not nutmeg. There's a food shortage in these parts. Fresh meat can be hard to come by. Liberal seasoning helps disguise all sorts of sins. Now, please, I must return to my work.
Should I report this? I wonder, before we turn things a little violent, where was he? He? Yes, here, the guy who sent me to investigate in the first place.
Here I still am, and here you still are. Yes? Have you anything to report?
Oh, that wasn't even what I was... What? But you sent... Oh, okay.
They're rat bastards. Hid 'em right under our very noses. A marvellous find indeed. But I don't suppose you actually saw Rohar or one of his cronies handle these weapons in person. A pity. But we mustn't be deterred. This smuggling operation must be part of the bigger conspiracy that I suspect is taking place somewhere in the treacherous Reaper's Bluffs. I trust I'll continue to have your unmitigated support. Speaking of loyalty, here's a little incentive to keep up the good work.
Gee, thanks. I'll be sure not to spend it all in one place. Well, that wasn't what I was hoping for. Guess the Magisters over there were the ones to report this matter to. Oh well. Things are about to get messy in the kitchen.
I must insist you keep out of my...
Alright.
This ring bears the map.
I've got the Magister's ring now.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchen.
I have the Magister's ring.
Out like this. Egbert told you that. He's a fugitive, supposedly a sorcerer too. He'd say anything to save his own hide. I killed no one.
The cook doesn't respond. You notice that she has one hand behind her back when she hadn't before. The cook smiles. Her eyes bore right into you. Her hand remains concealed behind her.
The Magisters helped me. And the dwarves, the merchants, the pilgrims.
Because
even
you've
the
been
dogs
feeding it to all of
helped
them.
me. What dark paths your mind wanders down. The things you're insinuating about me require proof.
I have the Magister's
So
ring.
you don't you pit your word against mine. You'll only lose.
She grabs the ring and glares at you, like a rattlesnake observing its next.
Why would I let her grab the ring?
Should have just kept out of this.
She gives you a defiant look.
Magisters are a blight.
Yes, they
deserve
are.
Worse than the death I gave them. I wouldn't taint the earth with their carcasses. Better that they vanish into
Yeah, no, I can't quite, no, not quite there.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about her.
Who opened this door? I closed the door specifically. Where'd that magic armor come from? You didn't have magic armor a second ago. That would make sense, yeah. An unbuffed incarnate. Oh wow, you actually missed. Oh, and you healed by eating your own meaty stew, didn't you? The squirrel? The squirrel has betrayed me. It's 4-on-1 already. Adrenaline, huh? That means you don't get a turn on your next turn. Well, I'm just gonna walk up here. The music is all like, hey! Oh, she did get another turn. Huh, and she used acid. Necrofire. We're fine.
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the venom she can muster.
Hmm.
Cooking notes. Wait, there's something wrong with this.
Cooking notes? Wait, there's something wrong with this. What, it named what type of meat?
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away to a raised valley below. Tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army advancing.
Ah.
Humans.
Okay, that was your motive. Well, okay. Now, that's the first time we've seen a fork, despite all the spoons we've seen. I wouldn't eat any of this stuff in this place, personally. I'd give it all to the elf. I think I've read that one. 99% sure. I know I've got bluegills.
Same as before, the spirit remains locked in a
The ring! It was right here, on my finger!
Something shakes the Magister's ghost from her stupor. Her gaze falls on the ring, and brightens.
My ring!
Your words take a long moment to sink in, like they're being translated for the netherworld.
Return it! Home
Yeah, I
to
noticed
my
I could have
brethren.
sided with the cook. But I'm not gonna!
The spirit smiles at you. If it weren't for the circumstances, it'd be almost heartwarming.
So she wants it given to her brethren? Hmm.
The spirit seems...
Bring it home!
Where did she want me to take it? Did it show up in the quest log? Where exactly am I supposed to bring it? No! The enemy of my enemy is my enemy's enemy. No more, no less. Pizza. I doubt they would have had such a thing. Well, no matter. He's still singing about how terrible my empire and my people are. Hmm. I know I got a recipe for ick, but I don't see it. I know I got a recipe to make an icky food, but an icky stew, but I just don't see it anywhere. How is it not listed? We really must do something about that guy. Oh, there's still a book back there. Maybe I loaded back somehow to having not done this.
Leave me!
No? Well, let's just try. Where's the particular stew of this place? Crap. Alright, fine. I'll take... Do we just have a regular stew? Maybe I can just use a dwarven stew. No. No, I can't. I don't think I have a stew.
What now? Got a kitchen and a bar to run. Somebody should have taught her a little decorum.
Where is it?
Infatuation is but pointless jest.
This is driving me crazy. Oh, you put the meaty stews down here. Yes, of course. Why wouldn't you? Okay, fine, whatever. Why put them with the other foods?
Ah, hello, my friend. I'm so relieved. The last, I suppose one more bowl won't do us any harm. It smells true.
Garvin tastes the stew, then begins spooning it into his eyes go...
Oh, no. Oh, no. 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 I don't feel so well. Oh, my stomach. Curse you. Go away.
This smells like a gosh damn dead body. I swear something must have crawled up in me and died there.
You've made a dire mistake.
Got him. Finally, okay. Alright, so you killed your mentor and ate him. And you're not an elf. Well, it's not natural for you then. And then you shopped at a place known for serving people. Can't help but feel that may be connected in some way. Anyway, I'm gonna bring your head to the ghost. Gag order. Now, what? Wasn't that a scoundrel skill? I think that was a scoundrel skill.
Oh, please, Lucian, spare me.
Yeah, whatever's going on in there, she's way too miserable to take any note of the screams, the death rattles, and everything else going on out here. Oh, hey, the key. Where do you think you're going?
My head hurts.
It does? I suppose we could put it on a pillow for you. Shame there's a ghost that wants it, otherwise I'd feed it to my elf. Whoever said we were good people? We are most definitely not. Oh, he was an elf? Oh. Whoops. Oh well. There's more going on in there. We're not done with that tavern yet. Wish I could just establish like a waypoint and tell my guys, hey, run over here, please. Alright, well, as long as we take the same path, we should be okay, right? Let's see, we went up this way. Then we went down this way. Then we went up and around this way. Wait, no. Wait. This way. Oh, a permanent buff? Hmm. Ha! Really? That's gross. Ah.
Where is his head? Where is his heart? Speak!
His heart?
Dead. Rot taken. Buzzards use him for a latrine. His head. I want to look into his eyes. My boy is dead. My boy is dead. The snake.
He takes the head in his hands and gazes
He does?
into its
How?
lifeless eyes. He tenderly strokes Garvin's head, and a sad smile crosses his lips.
May maggots bugger you for all time, my dear boy. You. Get that map of yours on hand. I've got a little something for you. Garvin took nearly everything from me, but not nearly enough. I'll show you where to look. I feel the pull of the hall. It's my time at last. Gods, I hope I'll meet my boy again. Maybe I'll get to look him in the eye when I take his head from him again and again and again.
Man. Yeah, you're pretty twisted. Oh, hey, medium road. Sure, why not? We'll see what those are. What, did he just dematerialize the head with him? Ah. Hmm. No. Shit. I think it's out in territory I haven't explored yet. I'm gonna ignore it. We'll find it later. Inevitably. We have other things to do in the meantime. Alright. So, I guess we should finish with this tavern. Oh wow, +1 bartering permanently, huh?
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Okay. Have you gotten a new stock? He has new stock. Strawberry Snitchblade? Anyway, I'm not saying anything I need at the moment. I'm not exactly in shopping mode at the moment either. I'll keep that persuasion point just in case. I still don't remember what I was supposed to do with the Magister Steel. Doggone it. Something.
Smells worse over here.
It's a gold ringed item. I'll hold it.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your tongue, who will?
Alright.
Wouldn't you like to?
Alright. Excellent. Still need to do something about all the poison fish washing up.
You're safe among friends.
Do you want to see the Magister's ring, maybe? Buddy?
Here I still am. Yes? Have you anything?
In short, travel west in search of a dwarven...
Should any such place exist, it would be transcribed to the early place.
Alright, well, never mind then. Alright. Well, let's find out what horrors are upstairs first. I'm not quite ready to go beneath yet. And meet Papa Trash.
This is more like it. This room has standards.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn, and I without my compass. The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. Perhaps I am already mad, but I swear I hear the bells. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her...
Make it stop.
And that would be because of you.
Stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He registers your presence. His head swivels towards you.
Spoke to the lady captain, didn't you? I seen you scale skin cozying up. Are you with her, or sail you with us?
I need to know what's going on. Ah, whatever. Did she do something terrible? Is there a reason you're haunting her? Oh, well, whatever.
I'm doing my duty here, I am. I'm the lookout, and I'm ringing the bell. Rocks ahead, Captain.
Ah.
There's no lighthouse here. Rocks ahead.
Ah.
I'm on duty here. There are rocks ahead, and the captain must know it.
He blinks once, twice. A single salty tear drips from one ghostly eye. The bell falls silent. He raises a finger to his temple in salute and fades away.
Just a mad ghost, I guess.
She babbles breathlessly on.
My ears are still a-ringing, and I have you to thank for it? Then thank you, I surely do.
Yep, I did. Any lighthouse is a dwarven trick. Yep.
That accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too. The compass surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing, if you can find it. My sailing days are done. Let me mark your chart. But you be warned. Stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to her dead crew, and as testament to my mistake.
She goes white as the proverbial ghost.
No, ghosts are green.
You've got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo.
She turns away.
As if I'd seed such a thing. So we might get a little bit cursed. So what? What? Look, we uncursed you. Shut up. Sawtooth knife and a diary. Come on, guys. Now close the door. There you go. Now we can find out. The tide turns, I have no compass. The compass lies in the rocky shallows within the Peacemaker and her dead crew. The bell rings a warning yet, though the wreck may be many miles from here, over the hills and over the bluffs. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. Makes sense.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
Wait, what?
Then you're an idiot.
What the hell kind of conversation is going on over there?
Spooky. Pull yourself together, man. Or should I check the cupboards for ogres?
I don't know about ogres, but there's a troll at a bridge.
It's a shame, it is.
An absolute shame.
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor dear.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick and avoid working on me.
You said it, Ilga.
I just got 3,000 XP for walking in this room. Why? Oh, Arc City Guide. That's a new one.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful.
The Path of Blood.
If they can get Alexander,
Interesting. Sounds like there's some local color. Let's see. That's not T is for trolls. That's a different thing. Interesting. The Origins of Lucian. Pretty sure I've read that one. There are dead rats in this room. Why are there dead rats in this room? Oh shit, oh, this is Niles's room. Oh. Oh, I see. And those rats never rotted, or did they come in here to die? Okay. A lot of quills. I guess one can never have too many face rippers. I could equip a whole bunch of toy weapons. He had his own bathtub in his room. My, how fancy. He lived a luxurious life, didn't he? Oh, got a scroll of fortify. Another empty honey jar. Laboratory stuff.
You've got a pick and you can trust.
Yeah. Looks like Leonardo da Vinci's work, no less. Did you leave a knife in somebody's painting?
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander.
Oh. That may have been worth the trip. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No. My fingers slipped on the keyboard a little. A journal! Oh, let's not let his mother read that if she's truly innocent of all this. And then we definitely don't want her to ever see his journal. Alright. Necromancy and summoning, is it? Well... oh, come on. Replace the ochre ring. This one. The crappy one. There you go. +3 wits on my wits character. We'll be able to see through walls at this rate. Detect traps? Bah! That's nothing. Mother's punishments were formidable. Next time I'll do what must needs be done so that she'll never find out. I only blame myself for leaving the Blanchard boy alive. She knew her son had committed a murder, and she covered it up. I see. Well. Well, all right then.
You can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander.
Well, I guess she'll live in denial the rest of her life. Well, let's start with the ghost this time.
I am Baron Levere. I am Baron Levere, not he. Not he. I am Baron Levere. An imposter is he. That man over there, a lone wolf in my own sheep's clothing. Bejeweled is he with a false name. Draped is his back with a false mantle. Bedecked are his cheeks with a false beard. Murderer, thief, imposter. I am Baron Levere.
Well, my parents never suffered from such delusions about us.
A rival's revenge.
But then again, we didn't do anything like that.
The fear of gold is reason's bane. But it matters no longer what drove them to daggers. It matters who drove them into my flesh. You who hears the laments of the dead, avenge me. Kill the false baron. Give me back my name. Please.
Let's start with the guards.
Doesn't this room strike you as eerie? There's a chill in the air, a deeper darkness in the shadows. But, of course, I should hold my tongue and stand guard. All's well as long as my lord's coffers are safe.
I don't want to kill the guards.
Better watch yourself, lad. Got greedy eyes on you. Sets me on edge.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess you know your job. You know a troublemaker when you see one.
Here now, when one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see.
Oh, wow. Well. What have we here? Yeah. Well. Equilibrium. Gut wrencher. Oh. Guy carrying around a weapon like that in their inventory. Looks like the only thing I want here is this. Well... Alright then. Let's see. Before we get this party started, I would like to have this pendant. Generally, things seem to cease to exist when merchants die. It's the damnedest thing. I'm never going to use that, I know it. Okay, the ochre ring can go. Alright, everything else. I need to get rid of that Magister's Steel. Hold on, we'll take care of this, then we'll handle that. Oh, I don't want that. This stuff is not really useful for anything either. Are we there yet? Oh my gosh, it still costs more. Alright, fine, I guess I will have to give you money. We're past the days of minor healing potions. Yes, I could combine them. I know. Can take that. I'm not ever going to use this many Yarrow Philosopher. I found all this Whisper Wood down in that basement. I'll never have enough bottles to use it. And I could always grow more if I needed. Oh, are we balanced? Sort of?
Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir? Which is what killed the cat, remember?
Oh, such a shift.
Still,
a touch of your true nature.
I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service. Of course they are, as good bodyguards should be. I'm a wealthy man, and wealthy men need protection, especially if they accompany their wealth. The merchant's burden, you see. He must escort his merchandise.
I really wish
always.
I could talk the guardsmen out.
Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
So, you only just did this. He's not been following.
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my boots would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am travelling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon. A celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile as mine should miss. I go because it is every citizen's duty. Our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray for Lucian's divine resurrection. That said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx positively overflows with pilgrims during the festival, pilgrims and their purses. As a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year. Well, bugger me with a bull's horn.
Yep. Guards, you already failed your duty. You want to protect the imposter? I'm sure he can pay you too.
Although, met with his spirit, you say? My. Who's the little mouse that comes a-sniffing out the wolf? Could he be a godworker? I know, because every lone wolf in the land is looking to sink its teeth into your flesh.
Oh, like Ethan.
Enough that their howling could keep a forest awake, and howl they will, for our prey is mine. You're about to make me very, very rich, little mouse. Richer even, speaking of keeping up appearances. You men, stand by your master. This ruffian has come to rob me.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, well. Some things can't be... Did you open the door again? Doggone it, squirrel! I'm trying to keep these encounters isolated, and this DLC squirrel is a real pain in the butt. Oh, vacuum aura. Does that just protect you from gases? Yeah, okay, I thought I recognized that. I don't mind if the flower pot gets a little singed. Okay. Well, I hate it. I want to keep these encounters isolated. I have good reason for sealing the door on them. Oh well, these guards did fail their jobs at protecting their master in the first place, so... I suppose I shouldn't spare them too much sympathy, maybe? I don't know. I wish I'd found a way to just talk him out of the room for a second. My charisma builds can be very limited at times. They're super fun when you're able to pull off all kinds of ridiculous stuff. But it's always annoying when you're playing a game and you're like, I should have been able to do any number of things with my charisma. I still need to play Terraria. Terraria, Minecraft, I actually haven't played any of them yet. And I need about 1 million hours more with Factorio. I've been using a lot of fire lately. Alright. Your boss is dead. Would you guys like to retire from the fight? Poor Stefano. Miss. Oh, that's rough. You guys weren't especially effective guards, it would seem. We're doing more damage to ourselves than you're managing. Alright. I guess it's time to finish them off. Dyson Sphere project? I've heard about it. It looks kind of cool. But, I mean, you guys have seen my list of 1,000 games that we voted on this one from. So, there are so many to play. Oh, he blocked that one somehow. Huh. I took a peek at a Darkest Dungeon mod, the Black Reliquant. I can't think of the word. Shit, it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it looked, just from the very beginning of what I saw, it looked so incredibly awesome. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to switch over to ice. Kind of wanna. I mean, I occasionally. This is a newer game. You know, sometimes I am gonna be playing Rabbids when it comes out on October 20th. I've actually pre-ordered it, but yeah, most of the time I do play older games. I enjoyed Darkest Dungeon immensely. It's about dealing with bad situations, mitigating them, but I do get that. I had so much fun designing crazy combinations and teams and stuff. For a long time, I was still getting comments on some of the ways I beat bosses being unorthodox. Really? Why are they invalid targets? Because they're blind? You can't target blind people? Oh. So I'm literally sucking the energy out through their eyeballs. Oh. I mean, missing and critting happened all the time. Oh. It's got heavy RNG. I won't disagree. You'll lose characters, missions will just go sour. Characters will just, most of the time, the RNG that really ticks you off is when characters pick up horrific traits out of nowhere. And you're like, no, I don't want you to be that way. And I can't afford to fix you. I actually tended to play extremely conservatively. I know people who played the game messily. They would make it intentionally dark. They'd intentionally take these super high risks.
The imposter is dead. My name is mine once more. You who suckers the souls of the dead, I thank you. I am Baron Levere. In the halls, I'll be Baron Levere.
Oh, well. Oh, shit. This is all the crap I just sold you. All the stuff you were selling is gone, and my crap is being given back to me. Wait, no. Yeah, no, these are... I definitely gave him these. I don't remember combat being decided by a single roll very often. So, I don't know. As I said, there are different ways to play Darkest Dungeon. Some people douse all the lights, and that massively increases ambush and crit chances. Ambushes will wreck your day. So there were abilities you could use. You could basically rig it up so you'd never get ambushed. That was a big deal. I actually tended to keep my guys topped off as much as possible. I mean, a lot of it was in the mitigation of effects. I don't know. I actually got really into it. Like, I had a list of all the classes where I'd given ratings to every single ability of each class and all kinds of weird stuff. And some of the classes everybody swears are the greatest classes. Like the Plague Doctor. I basically didn't use some of the classes everyone said was the best. And I fixated on the classes that everyone agreed was garbage as being like, no, this is the strongest class in the game. No, it's very unorthodox game the way I played it, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm overestimating my own weirdness. I don't know if much of what I did would work on the highest difficulty settings. Probably not. But here's the two strongest classes in my mind. The Antiquarian and the Abomination. So the Antiquarian, everyone looks at it as, if I carry an Antiquarian with me, I get more money, but the Antiquarian is useless. I looked at the Antiquarian's abilities and went, holy shit! You can do that? So, maxing out dodge gear so that everyone has the most dodgy equipment possible. 2 Antiquarians, both continually running the mist that boosts dodge. You can get your dodge so insanely high, so absurdly high, most of the attacks are going to miss you. The front row, 2 Highwaymen. That was the name of the class. Highwaymen. Not the gun build. I love the gun build. But not the gun build. The knife build. And what you want is every turn, you want to do the attack that sets retribution. So every time any enemy hits either of these 2 guys, they counterattack. And you basically stack around that. Almost all of the enemy's attacks, once you get about 3 rounds into a fight, almost every attack is going to miss you. Whereas you are going to be continuously counterattacking. Literally, they don't hit you, and then you hit them. Over and over again. That was my favorite team. It was ridiculous that it worked as well as it did. If you were in darkness, there are certain bosses and things, of course, where any strategy you come up with, there are bosses it won't work on. Oh my gosh, there's this one thing, this cosmic horror that can show up. It's just the worst thing. Anyway. The Abomination, though, is ridiculously good. But weirdly. One of the big pressures in the game is healing and recovering stress. And even if you have a full-on Vestal and a full-on Bard, it can still be difficult to keep the party healed. However, if you have even one Abomination in the team, he will mitigate so much damage. So, it works in 2 ways. First, he has a stun attack. It's really good. You can, for round after round of combat, you can almost always find something that you can stun. And that's an enemy that can't attack you and hit you. You've mitigated damage every time you stun an enemy. That's damage mitigation. And he's really good at stunning things. Of course, there are some enemies that are super resistant, and any strategy there's enough variety in the game. But most places, that alone, he doesn't even need to use his other techs, except he has the ability to heal himself, stress and hit points. And so every single opportunity, anytime you don't need to stun an enemy, what's he doing? He's healing himself. And that takes the pressure off of your healers, because one party member is entirely self-sufficient. And, of course, he can turn into a big giant goat demon during a boss fight. It's good. It's very, very strong. But the thing is, you really don't want to use the goat demon unless it's a boss fight. Like it's a panic button. If for any reason shit starts going horribly wrong, you can just Hulk out and then run away. If a dungeon starts going sour, just leave. Just go. But yeah, most of it was about risk mitigation and risk mitigation, damage mitigation, and keeping your guys healed up was how I played it. And it's always edge of your seat, even like that, because a couple of encounters going bad in a row, or something really horrific popping in. There were a few really horrific things that could just pop in, you know. But that was what made the game. Oh, this is how he did gag order. I just got a slot. How interesting. Satisfactory, that's on my to-do list as well. You're gonna go read it, huh? Water margin. So the Crimson Court is really cool, but it was definitely a mistake to play with it on my first time. Because holy shit, that stupid blood disease just... That miserable, miserable disease. It was the worst. Wow, okay, that was literally the reason. Huh. Well, okay then. This is a really interesting amulet. Who wants the ability to silence an enemy? Unfortunately, our amulet slots are really good. Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't know if you'll ever use gag order, but hey, it's an option now. Where is it? I want to read the details. Oh, requires a dagger. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta try Satisfactory. It's on my to-do list. What the hell? That's it? That's all that's in the box? Oh my gosh, one hat? You had 3 people living in this room a second ago. Junk. Why are you picking things up? They put explosive mines.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
I really wish I could take those with me. Who did? Why? Stupid people! What's the point of having trap spotting if they'll randomly stumble onto the traps? Stupid. So for being a rich merchant, I really didn't get much out of this. Oh well, we found a dinner. Yeah, let's go ahead and slot something in that. Actually there was another thing we bought. Didn't we buy something? I feel like I bought something from him before we started, didn't I? I know I did. It's somewhere, I think. Crap. I don't know. Well, let's see what kind of things we got. I wouldn't mind a little more magic armor. Alright. Oh, here's something. Nope, never mind. Didn't miss anything. Alright, there's still more upstairs.
With a dip of her head, she indicates that you should talk to her companion. Then she turns back to her drink.
Okay.
What do you want, reptile?
It's another pair of magisters.
Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want, do you think? Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us settle an argument. Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards, and Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly.
They're lizards. They don't have, they wouldn't, I don't think they'd have the anatomy. I don't know. How does the lizard prince feel about, I don't know. Well, oh, I killed all the magisters in Fort Joy. I only left 2 alive. The Yarrow girl and the blind one. We don't like magisters. Let's be a dick to them.
Thatcher looks unconvinced.
See? I told you.
Thatcher shrugs.
All right, move along there. You may be wiser than you look, but you're of no more use to me.
She turns back to her drink.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing
She's
to
an
risk
awfully
Fort
quiet
Joy for
one.
one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
She's still harping on about that, even though we've finished that conversation.
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly.
There's bad things in the caves.
So I've heard.
Bad.
His eyes flicker open, but he...
Blood and oil do mix, after all.
Oh, really?
His eyes flick wide open, but he's clearly asleep.
The island is ruined and doesn't have a name.
His eyes flicker open, but he... He goes back to...
Oh, I'm touching the chest. Excuse me. That time was my fault. I didn't actually close the door that time. Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
The chest won't open.
Speak the word, and I shall open. Good choice.
I see.
The man sleeps on. His eyes open. Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He's still asleep. His eyes open, but he goes back. The chest still won't...
Speak the word, and speak the word, the magic word. No. 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 Still no. I am already closed. I did not understand. I am a chest. Is your buffalo unwell? Do not profane. Speak the word, and I shall... This seems likely. Yes, an excellent choice.
The man sleeps on.
Huh?
What?
He wakes. He settles back to sleep. His eyelids rise.
Just you try it, thief. Mother, there's a thief. Mother!
He settles back to sleep. He snots.
Mother, it's so obvious. Speak.
Then goes back to sleep.
Okay.
The chest sits there.
You speak. For your safety, please.
The lock unlocks with the tiniest click.
Finesse. All that trouble and it's garbage. That was cool though. Oh, hey, how about that? Hey, why did that Magister get up and open a door? Did you see that? No! You cut that out. None of you are looking in on what we're doing here. Suffocation and silence. There's a type of troll that could be critical against. I don't know. Well, whatever. Ah, Spaceballs. That's a great movie. I can't breathe in this thing! Oh, man.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort John.
I have no idea why. I find myself wanting to ask if you've ever read Board of the Rings. Well, let's see what we got over here. Ludicrous speed! Or if it's in the tick, the fastest is lint speed. Yeah, that's as far as that's gonna go. It's not actually that great, but it has its moments. I could throw spoilers out for an old book that... anyway. It has its moments. Seriously though, why not? What kind of lock can't be picked? And how do I get the key? Who would have the key? Well, I'm surprised at just how much time and energy I've spent in this one location. You should hurry up and visit your mentor in the Hall of Echoes. Alright. Oh shit, you know him.
The unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem sure what to say next.
Hey, shh, keep it low. I don't need magisters crawling up my backside after I just emptied it out.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. You bet. Squeak, squeak. Go on now. Effie's Emporium's your back for sure.
I like Beast.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Aha! Scoundrel books! I don't see... Oh. I don't see any particular need to make you like me. So I'm just gonna pick a couple of your cheapest books up. A couple of your most useful, I should say. Are you leaving? No, you were just repositioning. Drat. I had so much I wanted to search. Oh well. I'm gaining more XP from going places than from actually fighting. Not the most inviting place.
What's this? I found something.
Really? Well, dig in the poison, Prince. Sure, why not?
Look at that. A fresh face. Shrewd and sophisticated. Like
Ah, it's the brothel, is it? With cages. Why? Is that what they're into? And blood. I see.
Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison then? A sip or a smoke?
Oh, okay.
Aye, so it is. But not just any druid now. Oh no. My own special blends. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators...
And an arena.
I give them that edge. You could
Where
say
they
my
drug
darling
themselves
herbs
up before
flower
getting
in the
into their
flesh,
fights.
blossom in the brain.
Oh,
So,
this gets
if
better
you're
and
interested,
better.
Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you blue?
I see. Dreamer pipe. The dreamers are snake, or they are lizard people. Prophets.
Red Prince, your majesty, you live. Oh, much have I prayed to Seven Blessed Solstice that she would
Charm arrowhead. Oh, these are valuable. Oh, you just happen to have a high-quality tormented soul. You know, people can't see ghosts, but they can carry around tormented souls. I don't know how that works. Are they somehow different? Ooh, I can make the holy hand grenade. Oh, that's expensive. Oh. Oh, that's very expensive. Some blank skill books. My, you have all kinds of interesting things here. You know what? I gotta make one. Yeah.
Because of the shadows, Wiles, the manifold shadows. Many long hours I have passed here, waiting for your royal self to break through the smoke. I must speak with you, Red Prince.
I must speak with you of Bramos the Wanderer. Indeed, great prince, but...
He looks around the hazy room with hasted eyes.
The House of Shadows stirs. You are a famed warrior, sire. Alas, the Honorable Bramos is not. He sensed them closing in and had no choice but to flee from Driftwood.
Flee to where?
A little ways east he went, in search of safety, to an encampment of paladins. You will
Paladins?
find him there, Majesty.
Are they related to Magisters, or are they a separate faction?
Prince of princes.
He bows deeply, as reverently as one would before a god.
Okay, so I'll have to go back to the Lady Vengeance to craft a hand grenade.
Stunning creature.
The decadent one, huh? I don't think that I'd like to have a title like that. Nope.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Why does everyone try to seduce the lizard? Good grief, I get that he's an exotic color for lizards, but come on, people! Would they behave like this if I was playing an undead lizard? Probably.
But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. Are you worthy of my gift?
It's like, what is the innuendo saying? Is she saying she wants to do... Is she actually talking about bargaining with rare items? Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh dear. You assume your reputation precedes you. Surely you've accomplished something of note. Indeed, this is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described. Are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire?
What is this? What is this?
I see the questions scurrying through your head. It's worrying too much and wandering too far. If you show yourself to me, I will show myself to you. You have a need to expose it. Look into my ring and tell me what you see there.
The ring?
Gaze into the gem, scaled one.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you
a picture of Bigfoot, like all other fuzzy, blurry photos.
Yes. I see you clearly now. It is knowledge you crave.
Is this something for like rebuilding your character when you messed up your character build? Because we have a mirror for that.
I will fulfill this desire.
What?
In return, a kiss.
She's messing with Source. This is a sorcerer. I need to go train under sorcerers. But my gosh, I would not accept this. Alright, fine. Let's see what happens.
Most delicious. Meet me around the corner. And
Oh, yeah, definitely not good. Come alone. Well, that's good. Always glad to find another waypoint. You're definitely one of those mad sorcerers. And you're leading me all the way over here where there's skeletons and cages. Nothing suspicious at all.
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy.
You draw closer and close your eyes, eager to feel her lips on yours. Yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider.
Okay. And that's the marks on the arm.
Her fang painlessly sinks into your neck. You still hear her words, though they sound muffled, as if filtered through a glass wall.
The knowledge you needed is now yours. My venom penetrates your mind and lifts your senses.
What kind of adventure am I on again?
We part ways now. I'll remember this moment.
Huh. Ow! I need Constitution to not die. What am I going to use intelligence for? I'm a summoner, not a wizard. I see. Well. So it is a sort of kind of respec thing, only a little bit. Kind of. Sort of. Alright, well, that happened. Yeah, I gathered that. I said the quill with the kitten fur.
Are you?
Lumberjack magicians, that's a new one.
No. Bugger off. Can't you see I'm trying to relax?
No, I can't tell. But I'll take your potato.
Pouch? What pouch?
Heh.
Oh, that was you. Yeah, sorry, bub, but I was pulling your crank. There ain't any pouch.
And you spent all the money, too.
Crooks, cads, and saps.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, please kindly bugger off. Sure.
It's like, I so don't care about 250 gold. Oh, alright. Oh, he's sleeping. Art of Destruction Grenades. I think I read that one.
Watch her fight. Watch her. See that? Right in the kisser.
What are you talking about? Nobody's fighting over here.
Doesn't.
Have I seen this inventory already? I feel like I just saw this inventory. Weren't you over here? No? Two people with practically the same stuff for sale. I see. Yeah, it did occur to me, but if I wanted to respec, I'd just go to the mirror. So, I mean, I guess if the mirror wasn't in the game, that would have been useful.
What do you want? Boss is
Or if you really wanted to min-max one stat to be super high above the others.
Beast strokes his beard for a few seconds, buries his hand inside it, then whips it out again to display his extended middle finger. He marches past, finger still raised, to the chagrin of the gawking guard.
Ah, yes, I see. A new trick for the beard, yes.
The guard shrugs back.
Boss can take care of himself. I'd like to see your friend try that with him.
No, shit about to go down? Shit that might be out of my control?
Is that what you want, Marla?
Talk, you traitor.
We don't want to hurt you, Marla.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This.
I think I read that one. Ruptured tendons. Superconductor. Haven't seen that one before. Epidemic of fire. It's chain lightning in fire. I see. Alright. Which sets necrofire, though. Well, that's interesting. I can turn a scroll into a book if I have the right ingredients, right? If I's gonna break out, I don't really think I want him to have these scrolls, in fact. I think I'm going to sell him some things. I had things to sell, didn't I? Oh shit, that's the pendant I wanted to equip. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, not right now. We're busy right now. Yeah, you'll be the recipient of stolen goods. You won't mind. Let me see that. One of this. Still not enough? Fine. Make the difference in gold.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper. Bart, Kate, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
I heard rumour Mortis is working for the Order.
Beast bristles the moment he sees his fellow dwarf and slams his right fist into his beast, thrusts his weapon at his fellow dwarf, who looks first to you, then to Beast. He's surprisingly unfazed by the obvious threat.
You're a brave lad waltzing in here now. I know who you are, you know. The Beast of the Sea. What brings you to this good-for-nothing town?
Operation Downfall, you numbskull, and you'll tell me what you know, or I'll turn your guts inside out and stuff them down your throat.
He's pretty tough.
Disgusting. Well, before you go blood-crazed, you should know the Queen's no friend of mine. Not no more.
He hawks a wad of spit on the floor, then motions to the room around him.
I'm a businessman. I can't say I always keep things on the up and up, but I don't think a rogue pirate's got a lot of room to judge a man for his various trade concerns. And what Justinia's cooking up ain't so good for my bottom line. I don't want to help Justinia. I want to stop her.
Beast considers Lohar's words for a moment, then sheaths his weapon and motions to Lohar to keep talking.
I thought you'd see things my way. Come, make yourself comfortable. We'll have a chat when you're ready. Brave lad, all sitting here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
Well, you were doing a whole thing with Bast. Continue.
You came into my house, bub, not the other way around.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot.
You know, it'd be nice if he was actually missing some hit points to go with that, you know.
Leave a wound alone and it'll patch itself right up. Longer it takes, the less likely you'll let it happen again. Sure I did. I lay my trust where I shouldn't have. Won't happen again. So, how'd you make it out of full joy? I've got people. They've got people. People talk. The Magisters never shut up long enough to listen. But me, I love a good story.
So you're an effective person.
Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Seaver's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all. So, what do you want? Ah, I should have guessed. I could help you. But last I heard you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all that hurts would I help a worm like that?
I don't work for the Magisters, though. I'm taking them out one after another. I should be able to say that.
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one could find him. I'd like a word with the guy. That'd be up to him, wouldn't it? No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent ya, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see ya. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really.
No, not really. We don't use knives here. We're wizards.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish, open-mouthed grin, flashing blood-stained teeth.
More, just step off lest you want a taste.
Speak.
No, not you.
Leave me be, lizard.
This traitor needs my attention.
You'll sell me your hair? And for cheap, too. Weird. Odd people, these.
Pretty plant, yes.
Oh, I see.
Pretty plant, yes. You're one of us.
Ah.
How did you do it?
Okay, then. There's a key. Yes.
Hope you're seeing to make yourself.
You're one of us. How did you do
Better
it?
get out there before Maldus makes it all the way past Arx.
But Beast and you have a conversation.
That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Charlie's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now. Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts.
The Beast and you were having a conversation. This is driving me crazy. I just wanted you guys to finish talking. Well, I was under the impression I'd be finished with this town today, but not so. Alright, we'll try it. Can you even bite a skeleton?
Hail, darling.
She draws you in.
Oh, yes. Are you worthy of my gift? If you swam your way here, I might consider that a notable triumph. But honey, surely you've accomplished something of note. Indeed, this is accepted.
That's the same thing the last one told you.
Your greatest desire. You're right to assume that I'm no genie from the ancient sagas. Yet I can gaze into the...
She flashes. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette.
Mystic.
As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
You said a chrysalis?
Yes. In return, a kiss. Most
Alright. Giant spiders do strange things to pass the time, I guess.
Dorothea sees you and heaves a
Darling, but I'm afraid I can't bear to press my lips against such a bony caricature of a face.
Put on a fake face, huh? Well, that's why he's got this. Good as any, I guess.
Something has changed. You are you, but more. You are another, but you look to your hands, your belly, your feet. Flesh you don't know, molded into unfamiliar shapes. You cradle your aching head, where another's memories and wisdoms mix with your own. Your fingers trace a line from your head to your face, feeling not the creases of the mask, but the porous surface of new skin. You lower your arm, blink twice, and step forward in this new guise.
Most excellent.
You draw, yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do... Her fang painlessly sinks into...
I can't give you... We part ways now. I'll remember this.
Oh, it's the Isle of Rebirth we heard about. It can res me one time? For 2 points of constitution drain? Yeah, I like being able to not die. Yeesh. It can res you as often as you want? How do you charge it? With source? Okay, so this just automatically reses you as a res scroll, and then you have to spend a res scroll recharging it. I see. Oh, it's a very good item, but I really hate stat drain. It's a really great item, though. It is. It's fantastic. But I'd much rather find a stat boost. Anyway. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wrong way. So there's an arena down here, huh? What's this? A button? Oh my gosh. Looks like we're gonna have to become the one again in another arena. Next time on Divinity Original Sin 2. I feel like I was... Oh yes, there was something I needed to do. Daughter of a lumberjack mage. On how to make the best parchment. Wood chips, water, and fire. If you say so. Okay, we're gonna go make a holy hand grenade. 'Cause that is what I want to do. Okay. And we can just warp back here anytime. Yeah, because tomorrow is Master of Magic, of course. Yep, you got it. Oh, I see. I just want to see the stats of the Holy Hand Grenade. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Okay. So, it's as easy as picking up 4 incredibly heavy things that all the items are in. And boom, I'm ready to craft all sorts of stuff. But I really just want to do the Holy Hand Grenade tonight. There it is. The Sovereign's Orb is super expensive. The Starfish are kinda rare. I haven't found very many of them. I sure wish I could recover the orb after using it, though. Wait, what? Oh. I could kill undead with this. Heal my whole party except for Fane. 71 is... I guess it's good for a grenade. I guess it's good for a grenade, yeah. Yeah, I like this thing. Oh, does it? Oh shit. Hold on, change of plans. Yeah, I believe you are my wettest of all mages. Not scaled all that much. Might be better in the hands of my summoner. I don't know. Whatever. It seems like a useful thing. I will be happy to have it. Alright. Alright, I gotta get ready to go to bed. Get in the box. All my things. I need to put more things in these bags and do inventory sorting, but not now. Not now. Later. Probably have something I could shove a frost rune into. Okay. Oh, alright, fine. We'll take a peek at the arena battle, but then I go to bed. Well, actually, I'm gonna eat something and then go to bed.
Let's see if you got some fight in you. That's the spirit. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. What? Well, you better start on your way then.
Who am I talking to? Who? Who? Where? Maybe over here? Yeah, Murga. There you go.
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void woman.
More fodder for the arena.
Oh, area. Oh, well, whatever.
Torn lip back over broken teeth. She glimmers.
You need to practice. I bested that void woken below us, you know. Based on your performance so far, that's cute.
The look she...
I don't know.
Conversations we can have next time. Go.
I'll talk to you after the fight. If you're still around, that is. Go on, shoot to the arena.
Who's the arena master? Who's the arena master? Why don't you go throw a grenade in the arena if I can just start the arena? I didn't see an arena master. Oh, whatever. We'll throw the grenade. Not bad. Did it just heal the undead? No, it didn't. It damaged his armor. You weren't hurt by it, though. You have an undead squirrel, but you're not actually affected by healing or harmed by healing. So I guess the mount doesn't qualify? I don't know. Anyway, this is a pretty cool grenade. Oh, man. Alright. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye. Super Undead.